call him on the phone? Y'all want me to call him on the phone? You think that'll be better? He could talk on speakerphone. That ain't no fun. We need to see his facial expressions when we be pulling up stuff. So let me get him back on here. Hold on. Let me send him the link again. Hold on. Bam. But why he coming in here, child? Why he coming? If he come, if he don't come. Let's go ahead and talk about what had happened. Okay. I was perusing Cynthia Bailey's Facebook page. Okay. And I was about to say I hope she hasn't deleted it or yet. But apparently, oh shoot, he back. Is that better?
I could hear you clearly.
Okay, I can hear you too. It's just a little delay, okay? But we're gonna deal with it.
Okay.
So I was
All
over
right.
on Cynthia Bailey's page, okay? And I was like, this is really her verified Facebook page, right? And apparently now freezing. Okay, anyway, I'm here. It says Cynthia Bailey's verified page, and on the post down at the bottom, you see where it says finally, and it's got a picture of Cynthia and Peter. So
Well, you're
there
Michelle.
was, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah.
Okay. So it's a picture. So everybody was trying to put together two and two. And we like, did Cynthia and Peter get back together? Like what happened?
Michelle, for me and Cynthia to get back together, could you hear me, Michelle?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. I'm on
Yeah,
my
because
computer.
I want to be extremely clear.
Okay, I'm listening.
Okay. Could you hear me? Because I want to be clear.
I'm listening.
Okay. A lot of people break up only to make up.
Is that what
I'm
you
not
believe?
one of them Al Green motherfuckers. I am not that guy.
But Peter, I have a copy of your book
Yeah. What
that
my
you
book
and
said.
your ex-wife wrote together
Yeah.
called, what was it called? Baggage or something?
Yeah.
Spare baggage or something?
Baggage claim.
Baggage claim, exactly.
Yeah.
And so, and that was the picture that she used yesterday, but she deleted that after the blogs took it
Mm.
and said,
Well,
I'm ready to go home, child.
well, unbeknownst to me, I knew nothing of that shit. I don't. So I got 100 call yesterday about her post.
Ooh.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And I even hit her up. I'm like, yo, what's up with that?
Uh-huh.
And she said, yo, even my mother called me, asked me if we got back together. And that she said, where did that come from? And she said, well, my auntie asked her if we did. I'm like, well, I guess everybody, even the immediate family, is thinking that her and I are kicking it. I like Cynthia Bailey. I always liked Cynthia Bailey. At one point, I was in love with Cynthia Bailey, but that's like a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? And I'm at a place where I like Cynthia Bailey. Okay. And I like to keep it at that place. You know, and you know what though? I couldn't lay down with Cynthia Bailey and not see Mike. That would fuck with me.
Did
That would fuck with me in so many
you're
ways,
not
my
down
nigga.
with the seconds? Oh Lord, I can't.
Yeah. Yo, that would fuck with me in so many ways. I don't know. I couldn't lay down with Cynthia and not hear when she talking about her and Mike used to do it on the counter. You know what Let me go find some new motherfucker that I don't know that they ain't gonna be talking about shit that I haven't seen. Okay, how about that part?
So is that to say that there is no
No motherfucking chance in hell.
Peter? Y'all were like
Peter.
one of the housewives' favorite couples.
Yeah, I know. Of all times. And Kim, let me tell you something. Every day in my restaurants, I hear it every day. They walk up to me every day. Woman is like, yo, Peter, when are you guys getting back together? Peter, you know Mike is gone, right? Peter, when you getting back together? Oh, no. Peter's fine.
Mm,
Peter's exploring the world.
mm.
Peter's having a great goddamn time doing it.
Okay, Peter. We just want to know.
That's
There's some
it.
other things that I like to ask you as well because you've been linked to several housewives.
Wow.
Several. And there's one even on your page. Did you delete it? Let me see. Let me go through your page. You had posted her on your page.
Who's that?
And you said you never know where
What's
life is going to take you. Hold on, put it up. Hold on, let you see. Because somebody was like,
they say you never know when life is going to throw you a curveball. That's what I
is
said.
that what you
Or
had said?
or a knuckleball. Or a knuckleball.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, that's what I said. That you talking about Phaedra.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
What had
I saw Phaedra in Minneapolis. It says Kenny Burns' 50th birthday party. We all love Kenny. So around
uh-huh.
600 people from Atlanta flew to Paisley Park to celebrate with Kenny. And I
Uh-huh.
ran into Phaedra, and like me and Phaedra have we don't like each other type of situation. But it was Kenny's birthday. Everybody was in a festive mood, and we accidentally run into each other as I had my video camera up, and
Mm-hmm.
and she was cool. We had a good
Mm-hmm.
5 minutes, and
A
she
good
was so
5 minutes.
cool. She flew down. She flew to Miami the next day with ten
Uh-huh.
of her friends, and I tell them to go by the restaurant. I got their drinks, and she actually
Okay.
went to my restaurant and she posted that she was at my restaurant. That was cool as fuck.
Oh
But
shoot.
for a long time, I couldn't stand her because I don't like the way she operates. And she did some things that I won't talk about that a woman do when they upset with their man. But when kids are involved, I don't think people should ever use the kids against each other.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I witnessed her did that for whatever reason it
Ooh,
was. I didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? But that was then. This is now. I mean, Apollo and her is in a good place. Apollo and his kids are in a great place, which I love that. Happy for him for that. You know what I'm saying?
that
And it
is
seems like it seems like they are good with each other, and if they're good with each other, I'm good with them.
okay. So
Mhm.
I heard that your friend was married now. Apollo Nida.
Yeah, I was told that him and I haven't really talked that much in the last several months,
Wait a
but I was
minute.
told that.
That was
Yeah,
your
yeah,
bestie.
yeah. I liked him a lot, but like I'm busy
Wait,
doing
wait,
what
wait,
I
wait, wait.
do, and he's
Pause.
busy
Peter, you
doing what
talking
he
too
do.
fast. You talking too fast.
Am I really?
Yeah, you said liked in the past tense.
Say that again. Repeat that.
You said you liked him a lot, liked in the past
Yeah, I liked
tense.
him. I liked him a lot. You know what I'm saying? And but I haven't seen him. We had several moments that wasn't pleasant. You know what I'm saying? And I kept it pushing. We have some things that we have to close out amongst each other, but I keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what
Um,
happened? The people want to know what happened. You can't just come on here and
mm,
spill that and not tell us. You and Apollo were my
yeah,
faves. Like we came,
yeah,
we
yeah,
we we
and we
survived the
still your
pandemic
fave.
together.
We still your fave. We just not rolling like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
So y'all gonna be my
I
faves by yourselves. It's gonna be
no,
just
no,
Peter over here,
no, no.
Apollo over here, but not Peter and Apollo together.
Yeah, well, Apollo and Peter wasn't joined together, baby. We ain't twins like that. You know what I'm saying? There's moments where we needed each other, and I was there for him, and quite sure he was there for me. And then we move on as men. You know what I'm saying? I'm usually in Miami and Baltimore, and when I do come to Atlanta, I I spend a lot of time with my mom. So you know I don't like when I don't like certain moves that niggas are doing. I
Mm,
just stay away
mm,
from it. You understand what I'm
mm.
saying? I have no
Peter
problem
said, I
being
asked you
by.
about y'all
Huh?
business. Y'all
Our
business.
business, our business, our business ventured together. It took a while, but the house is up for sale, and I'm hoping that it sells real soon. That I could get that paper.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? He did his thing. It's a beautiful house.
Well, Peter,
Yeah.
we both, you and I both have learned that friendship and business do not mix. Relationship and business do not mix. Do
I think
you?
all of those. I think all of those could mix when there's open and transparency in communication.
Okay.
The moment that the the transparency is not there, the moment
Mhm.
that um, people are not open and honest,
Mhm.
I think those things can't mix. But if
Okay.
people are honest, like if you and I are together, we're friends,
Mhm.
and no matter what we go through together, if we go through it together and we're completely honest with each other, we're still
Mhm.
going to have each other back regardless. I think people need to be transparent at all times, because when you're transparent, there's nothing to question. And when you tell the truth, there's nothing to question. You might not like it, but at least you have to accept it. You know
Well,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Mhm.
So I
I mean,
think business and friendship could actually coexist. You know what I'm
mm,
saying? I think when just in marriage, like anything else, you know what I'm
mhm.
saying? It's a contract and it's a vow that you take, uh, that you made with each other. And if
Mhm.
one is less committed than the other, then it won't work.
Okay. Well, I mean, I
It's life.
listen.
That's life.
I'm really disappointed because I just always thought that y'all, because y'all have been through so much together, and then for him to like come out
Why are
of,
you disappointed? You act like if man, you act like if him and I don't talk. We don't have no problems.
I'm not saying
We
that.
have no
I'm just saying
problems.
in general, from what you're telling me, he did something disappointing, and I am
No,
disappointed. That's
I
all.
never said that. That's what you allude to with this conversation. I am saying that it took a while to do what he was doing, but it's done. Now we
Okay.
just got to sell it and move on to the next chapter. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I can't say more than that. If I say more than that, I would be saying too much. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I'm not mad at Apollo. Apollo is Apollo. Peter is Peter.
Hmm. Okay. So you want to be watching him on marriage boot camp or whatever it is, couples retreats.
I don't know where we want, but when you put other elements in it, you know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? Sometimes it throw off the whole recipe. You know what I'm saying?
I get it. I hear you. I'm not gonna bring it up no more.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. There's other people that come into that equation that threw off the recipe, and the recipe wasn't the same. You know.
Oh,
So
okay.
therefore, when the recipe is not the same and you're not happy with what the recipe is, you move on.
Just like when we were on our little happy hour thing, and there was somebody in the back yelling. You don't remember? Okay, never
Where?
mind.
Here?
When we were on our little happy hour on YouTube, remember? And everybody was complaining because somebody was in the background yelling, and it was me, you, and Apollo, but somebody was almost like telling him something what to do and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, shit like that.
Oh, okay, that's all right.
That
Listen,
that part. That part.
okay, I get it. Now, let's
Yeah.
move on from that because I'm sure y'all will make amends and y'all be hanging out at the bar in a minute. Um, I heard you been on TV this week.
I doubt it.
You was on TV. They said you was on Real Housewives of
Yeah.
Potomac. Now,
Yeah, yeah.
do
Well,
you
those girls are. I'm in their backyard. You know what I'm saying?
okay?
I
Hmm. Is it me,
open in
y'all?
Baltimore, and Potomac is bigger than Atlanta right now. You know what I'm saying? Them girls are chopping it up for real. So when
Hmm.
I was up there and I talked to my Bravo people, and they I tell them I was opening up there, because we stay in touch with the producers over there. They wanted to shoot there, and I met Wendy at I was doing a fundraiser for Westmore from
Hmm.
fellow half Jamaican, now the new the new governor, the third black governor in the United States of America for the state of Maryland. I lobbied for him twice. I do fundraiser for him. I
Is this a
put on
Republican or
my
a Democrat?
post. No, he's a Democrat, baby.
Oh,
You know what
okay.
I'm saying? And that's my guy. He's now the new governor. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? I'm gonna be up in the governor mansion, uh, in January. With D Nice breaking it down. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's dope.
Okay.
It's dope. Yeah. So I met Wendy from um, from Potomac, and she wanted to do a restaurant, and we played it out on the show. Found out on the show that our concept was whack as fuck, so it wasn't going to go anywhere. And I didn't hear back from her.
Hmm. Okay. Well,
But I saw
I
I saw they I saw they milk the shit out of me because, my people told me that I was on it with Wendy, and I said, yeah, we shot that. And then
uh-huh.
my people told me that my name came up when she was talking to her husband. Of course, that's called follow through. Then my
Hmm.
people told me that my FaceTime came up with Mia. Mia is my homegirl, and Mia and her husband.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I used to hang out with them in Charlotte for like 5 years, and she's on the show now too. Went on vacation with them, the whole 9 yards. I know them people very well.
Uh-huh.
But she's on the show, and I heard I was on a FaceTime thing with her, and we shot at my restaurant in Baltimore. We shot at the restaurant in Miami. And I think the
Hmm.
Miami episode is coming up this coming week.
Okay, yes, because I think at the end of this past episode, you were on the
Hmm.
FaceTime with Maya, and
Yeah, Mia
Mia.
Clark,
Okay, and
Mia and Gordon. Gordon is my homeboy.
you made a comment like you got beef with Wendy,
Yeah,
and
because Wendy
so
sat me down and talk about we doing a restaurant. She wanted to do a restaurant, and she left to go talk to her husband, and then I never heard from her again.
oh, okay. But they did show a clip where they said, "Oh, did he leave? What's happening? You back?"
I'm here. Somebody
Okay.
was calling. Somebody was
They did.
calling.
They did show a clip where they said something about her and her husband was talking about you and said that you told them that they needed $1 million or something, and they said it was too much
No, I
money.
didn't. I did not say that. I said
Oh,
for the kind of restaurant that she wanted to do, it was going to cost $1.5 million just to build it from scratch.
uh,
Okay, and for the percentage that it was offering to her, she would have to come up with at least $300,000. That's a lot of money for her. You know what I'm
mm-hmm,
saying? Something that she had to get her husband, because they're a team, would have to approve it. And for
mm-hmm.
somebody that never entered the game before, that's a lot of money. So I wasn't
Okay,
looking for her to come back at it unless they just have disposable income like that. You know what I'm saying?
okay,
But she thought she could build the type of restaurant that she was talking about in the neighborhood that she was talking about and I
mm-hmm.
was talking about for a little bit of money. No, it doesn't work like that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
When you have waterfront property, it costs millions of dollars. If it's not a second generation, if it wasn't a restaurant before, you're not acquiring a second generation restaurant, it's going to cost over $1 million for like
mm-hmm,
8,000 to 9,000 square feet. You know what I'm saying? If it was already a restaurant, you all you gotta do is go in there, buy new equipment, and do cosmetic shit. Still gonna cost you like $500,000-600,000. It's not cheap.
hmm,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? And she didn't
Somebody
know
said
that
the concept of her restaurant was whack. They said a library and an eatery.
exactly. With kids and grown folks, that shit was whack.
Oh, well, see, I don't watch the show. So when y'all sat down and met, what all did she tell you? Like what would go into this particular restaurant? You don't remember?
No.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
okay. Okay, Peter said he don't remember. Okay, but okay, next week they're supposed to be fighting at your restaurant, right?
Well,
Can
yeah,
you hear me?
there was some disrespect when I was there, and I guess it's gonna play it out. I didn't see it.
Oh,
It
okay.
happened.
So that's why I
They
wanted you
called
to
me
come
over there.
on.
They
Huh?
called me over there and asked me if I was sleeping with somebody.
Oh,
Like, I
okay.
don't know none of
You
these
know what's so
motherfuckers.
crazy? Do you remember I just
Yeah.
happened to be in Miami that day and me and my friend came up there and they was filming?
Yeah, I was hanging out with you while that shit was going on.
We was sitting
Yeah.
over on Peter's patio drinking.
Yeah.
So I didn't know what was
Yeah.
happening. And then Giselle and Robin
Remember
came
when
over
they
there.
came to snatch me to go?
Yes, I remember. Yeah, I was there, didn't even know what was going on. I'm tired of Peter, these people calling Peter. Peter, who is calling you? Put your phone on
Yeah.
do not disturb. Put your phone on do not disturb. Oh my gosh. y'all. I'm gonna show you why he getting himself
My
together.
bad. Yeah, my bad. Yeah.
Yes, yo bad. This is a live show and stuff happens. I ain't even tripping. Um, I still have that video when we were like joking. It's got like 150,000 views. It was only like 30 seconds when I was like, "Who your girlfriend is?" You remember that?
And what did I say? I don't remember a lot of shit. What did I
Hold
say?
on, honestly. I was alluding to. I was trying to say it was Nene. I was just acting stupid.
Oh,
Uh,
Nene. Oh, Nene is a sister. That's my sister.
Yo, blog shit. This that nigga, she lie about everything. wait. This kid. Okay? No, don't do all this. The part, the whole block. I want to know the shit that's going on in ATL. Let's talk about your new woman. Peter, what do you read? The ladies want to know what you read. We got two bitches right here. Yeah, two bitches. No, women. How women bitches? Yeah, I was talking about bitches. I was talking about. Okay, we're talking about love interest. Love interest. We're trying to lock it down. Yeah, there's somebody that I'm with, but nigga crazy as fuck. What's their name? What they look like? Are they tall? Do they have blood hair? Do they have veneers? No veneers. Straight from the motherfucking 8.
that's when it ended. When I said, "Do they have veneers?"
No, the girl I'm dating, no, I'm no veneers, and she doesn't have blonde hair.
Oh, this week she can't have blood. She never wore blonde hair
It's been
before.
the same girl for the last year.
Oh, okay. Come through.
Plus, yeah.
Trying to settle down. Should I? Will you invite me to the wedding?
I'm not getting married again, girl.
Ever?
Why would I do that? That's a different kind of contract that a lot of people can't honor. You know, a lot of people go into it because of glitz and glamour, but when the shit gets real, they panic and they run. That means there was no roots to begin with. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. How many times have you been married?
I've been married twice in my life. First time I was really young, I didn't know shit. When I married to Cynthia, I was turning 50 and I knew shit. But you know, like Cynthia was still on some other shit. That's why that shit didn't work. So me, I wouldn't get married again for the fact that you have to be rooted. You have to like each other. You have to like each other in difficult times. And a lot of people just want to get past the red carpet. You know, you walk on the red carpet, get past the velvet ropes. They don't want to be with you doing fucking strenuous situations. They'll run to the next motherfucker. So to me, no, I don't want to know. That's a serious contract. And I don't like to enter shit that I have to break. So if I think it's not going to, if I don't think that we are down 1,000% for each other, I'll be single and keep my money.
Okay.
You know
People
what I
are
mean?
asking in the chat if your new girlfriend's name is Shay.
Shay? No, Shay's my friend. Yeah,
They
Shay's
said
my
you
friend.
and
Shay's
Shay Johnson.
no, Shay
That you was
Johnson
the
and I are
daddy.
friends. Shay, no, listen. I hooked up Shay with a friend of mine when I was in Charlotte because I liked Shay and I liked him. It didn't work out, but Shay's my friend. You know what I'm saying? We support each other. Shay and Nene Leaks, when it comes to this reality shit, is probably two of my biggest supporters.
Okay. What about me?
Them two girls was at. Well, I mean, you're not in the front of the camera; you're behind it.
Okay.
In the front of the camera is Shay and Nene Leaks.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, those two girls came and hosted my birthday party.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I love them to death, both of them. Yeah.
Okay.
No sex with Shay. Never even kissed her on the lips. Never.
Okay. Well, you know,
She's
people is
she's like my little sister, and Nene is, because I'm older than her. She's my little bigger sister. You know what I'm saying? But those are my girls.
Everybody kept asking me, "Was you the daddy, child?" They was
Nah, I don't even know who the motherfucking daddy is. I never asked her. That's her business. Okay. If she chooses to tell me, I'll listen. But if she haven't chosen to tell me yet, so I'm good with it.
Look, they in the chat. Ask her who's Shay baby daddy.
Nigga, I don't know.
She keeping it under wraps, honey.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to? Can we talk about some pop culture that you may have insight on? Or you gotta go.
Donald Trump is not going to win. He
That
already
ain't pop
he
culture. That's
yeah.
politics.
No, that's pop culture. Trust me. I wish it was politics, then he wouldn't be in it. But because he's in it, it's not pop culture. And he split the party up where they think he's a clown, they think he's a criminal, and that's why the Democrats going to win because he split the party up. And if he wins, the party's going to even split up even more. So the Democrats going to win.
Okay.
Hmm.
I wanted to talk about Nia Long
What about her?
and her situation with Ime Udoka and
I'm sorry what happened for her, but she's a prideful woman. So I know she was embarrassed as fuck behind that. And I haven't dealt with Nia Long in 20 years, but when you get with an iconic figure like that and it was public, it kind of stay with you for the rest of your life. And I physically haven't spoken to Nia Long in probably over 10 years. You know what I'm saying? But I know her to be consistently the same person. And she's a prideful person. So I knew that hurt her.
So, are you surprised that she allegedly chose to stick it out, despite?
Hey, that means she's a grown ass person, and she probably is guilty of the contribution of what the fuck he became. You know what I'm saying? So, and they've been together for a long time. A lot of people don't know that. So, if shit happens and you are accountable for the shit that happens, and that's why you might want to stick it out. Because it might be just a phase.
Okay, coming
Yeah.
from a person who says he will never get married
Why the
again.
fuck would I get married again? I don't. I told you why.
I get
It's
it.
a contract that most people can't honor. If you can't honor that, why the fuck would I want to get married? No, most 90 percent of the motherfuckers out there can't honor that shit. So why would I want to get with that?
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you been following the drama with Escape and Candy and Latasha?
I don't fuck with none of them.
None of them.
None of them. I couldn't give a fuck about Escape. None of them.
Not even
Okay.
Latasha.
I like Tiny, T.I.'s wife, and her and
Okay.
I never really have strong dialogue. But I always feel like she's always true to who she is. You know what I'm saying? So I like her a lot. But the rest of them, I don't know them.
You know Candy?
Do I?
What beef do you have with Candy?
I don't have no beef with Candy, but I don't really know her. I don't have no
Peter.
beef with Candy. I don't have no beef with Candy. We taped for years together, but Candy have a really tight niche of people that she fucks with. I was never in it. I was never in her circle.
But you and Ty was cool.
Yeah, but I was never in her circle. It's not like if we used to come over each other's house and hang out and shoot the shit. That was never it. People just assume that. I only used to see them motherfuckers on set. And when I see them off set, it's like, yo, what's up? Because he's from the Bronx. You know, I love his mom. Matter of fact, when she died, I was at her funeral. I was probably me and Greg was the only one that went to Todd's mother's funeral because I really like his mom. She's really, really a New Yorker. But outside of that, you know, nah, I never really hung out with them like that, unless when we were shooting. They didn't come over my house when we wasn't shooting. I didn't go to their house when we weren't shooting.
But I don't know. I just thought you and Ty was cool.
Nah, I was cool with them until
Did y'all get into it or something?
yeah, because of Apollo. You know what I'm saying? Like people got to have a voice, and Apollo didn't have a voice when he was locked up. And when he came out and was trying to find his voice, him and that nigga fell out. That had nothing to do with me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I wanted to talk about Escape. You know, fuck with Latasha. I'm telling you,
I don't know
Latasha over here.
a real shit. Who's Latasha?
Latasha is the one they used to call the big girl.
Yeah, but don't the motherfuckers didn't talk for like 15 years? They just
Yes,
shut the
and the
money
only
down
reason
for
they
15
started back
years?
talking was because Carlos and Jermaine Dupri were about to do a biopic. So Candy decided to get them all together to stop the biopic from being aired on TV1.
Yeah, but didn't they air it anyway?
I don't know.
I read somewhere where they were mad at Carlos King because they said he did it unauthorized and he tried to con her mother into doing it exclusive.
Yep, and was
Yeah,
giving
yeah,
giving interviews
exactly.
with,
So I read
yeah.
that, but I'm saying like, so they only came together because they wanted to make some money. So
Yes.
you thought that shit was gonna last? You know what I'm saying? As soon as the money dried up on one of the end, motherfucker, it's over.
But the drama this week has been like, I just been like sipping tea because Latasha showed up on the red carpet of the Soul Train Awards in a different dress than everybody else. And apparently it was Candy who, did it. And remember, if you put two and two together, you remember the last reunion that Nene did, they tried to get Nene to wear black and everybody else was wearing white. And so it was like too many coincidences. And Nene always blame everything on Candy anyway. But yeah, like it's just amazing how they were, being honored at the Soul Train Awards for the Lady of Soul, and they couldn't like be in sync for the red carpet. And so Latasha showed up, even though she's always been called the big girl, this, that, and the third. She showed up and slayed everybody. She made them look like, she was the pips. They was the pips, and she was Gladys Knight. So now they pissed off at her, and they all in the comment section on social media throwing shade at her. And when they, she kind of allegedly, Candy kicked her out the group. Okay, because when Candy came back, Candy took the reins of everything. Because remember, they was three for a long time. Because Candy was like, "You can't be Escape without me. Y'all need to call yourself Escape 3," right? So when Candy came back, they began using Escape again. They went on tour. Okay, Candy and Tiny got caught COVID at the same time and didn't show up for the tour. Okay, and so it was only Latasha and her sister Tamika on stage as Escape. So the promoter got
That
pissed
fucked
off.
up.
Right. The promoter got pissed off at them because the second show came around and nobody showed up because I guess they couldn't get all four to come. Okay. The promoter ended up threatening Latasha's husband because, that's her manager, whatever. And so now this same promoter 2 years later is over this R&B tour with Bill DeVoe and Monica and blah, 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 blah. And they got Escape on there. Latasha said, Peter, come back. Peter, come back. I'm doing a recap. Anyway, can you hear me? Peter, put your phone on Do Not Disturb. I need to listen. I need to get Peter's insight on this because Peter always had wisdom, okay? You said you never wanted to talk with Candy. Oh, Peter said, heck no, he out. No, somebody, you back, Peter? Your phone on mute.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess you don't want to hear my little story, but it's just been like drama after drama after drama. It's almost like the Temptations. Like, nobody came to see you. Oh, this Candy mad because Latasha sang better.
Yo, don't you like Leon and the Temptation?
Yes, I love Leon and the Temptations. Now you and Leon still cool though.
Oh, Leon and I will always be cool. I don't see him. I actually I haven't laid my eyes on Leon in probably 4 years. But like we speak through social media. He's cool as fuck. He stay busy and I stay busy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, at the end of the story that I was trying to tell you is they on tour and it's just the three of them. It's Candy, Tiny, and Tamika, Latasha's sister. And Latasha is not going on tour with them because the first tour, the same promoter is the one who threatened her husband. She expected them to stand behind her and be like, okay, since, blah, 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 since he threatened you, whatever, we understand, we're not going to go on tour. But they did it anyway. And Candy was like, we're going to do it without you. And they fell behind Candy.
Black people, they need to come together, man, and put their differences apart.
And so Candy is trying to make it seem like
we need to be like the Jewish community, come together and put our differences apart. That we could run the world.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Okay.
Everybody want to know, have you talked to Noelle? I'm moving on from Candy.
I just spoke to her for her birthday. Her birthday was the 9th of November.
Okay. So y'all's children still communicate because Cynthia's good friends with your daughter, right?
Cynthia and my daughter are best friends.
Okay.
Yeah. I have nothing to do with me, guys. Really
maybe
don't.
That's how she gonna squeeze back in,
No, ain't no squeezing in, my nigga.
She had your heart once, you can get it again. You know how
it's not
y'all
gonna happen. I like her smile and her silliness, and I will be her friend for life. Okay. But I would never lay down in the same bed with her and remotely have sex. It will never happen.
TMI, Peter.
Yeah, it's okay. That's what everybody's hoping for. Like, them niggas get back together. Remember when Greg and Nina got back together? No, nigga. It's not gonna happen.
Greg was staying in the basement, honey. You ain't in the basement.
I ain't in nobody's basement ever. You know what I'm saying? And I love Greg. May his soul rest in peace. That's my brother. Okay, I love him.
Since you brought up Greg and Nene, and those are my favorite people. How do you feel about her new relationship and all the drama behind it?
I love Yanni because she loves her.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have a sister, you always want your sister to be with somebody that love and respect your sister.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And Yanni love and respect her.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that nigga's the Broncos. She's not easy to ride.
Listen, I hung out with them all last week.
That nigga buck all the time. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker be bucking.
He told me, he said, Michelle, she was throwing shit. She was throwing the shit. And I'm like, what is she talking about? He said in her last interview, she said something about Yanni and I aren't together. I don't know what we're going to do or something. And he said, she knew what she was doing. She was throwing the shit.
Yeah, she knows what she's doing. I love her to death, but she's very difficult.
Okay. Well.
Okay, he's
filed for divorce, and whatever, and the wife got a lawsuit.
I'm not in those people business, but if you're happy, why be in something if you're not happy?
That's true.
That's
what I said.
When I said I was leaving, I left and I never went back.
Okay. Mm-hmm. That's why I'm like, why are so many people, anyway, I'm done with that.
There we go.
Now, the last topic is: are you going to Simon's wedding? Simon and Portia's wedding. They're in Dubai right now.
I was invited.
Does that mean you're going?
I was invited, and I'm getting my African gear together because that's the one that I'm going to.
Okay, all right.
Simon said, "Come and meet your people, Peter. Your people love you.
Them your people."
I'm gonna go meet my people. Of course.
You from there?
I'm West African, baby, all day long.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Now I know. They told me to ask you about Kenya. I don't even know what to ask him about Kenya.
Kenya?
Uh-huh.
Kenya more?
I guess that's the only Kenya I know.
Our skincare line is doing great. The same company that put out our skincare line is putting my skincare line out.
Oh.
Okay. This gorgeous black man with this gray beard in front of you is going to be in 2,000 Target in around 4 months.
Okay, can you send me some samples?
When you walk by the aisle and you see my damn mug on the cover of my product, it's called Skin One. Please pick it up because it's the shit.
You got Bar One, Skin One. What else you got?
There you go. I'm number one, baby. I'm gonna keep it.
You gonna send me some samples?
Oh, absolutely. Okay. And women gonna buy it for their man. They're trying to get this sexy shit all nice and smooth.
You got beard oils and stuff like that too?
Yeah, beard oil, skin oil, cleanser, all of that sexy shit. And if you have ingrown, I got something for it too. You know I don't got none. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're gonna keep it together.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I can't wait to see it. Do you want to talk to any of your fans today? Do you have time?
I wish I had time, but I gotta run. I have a whole party upstairs waiting on me.
I understand. Where you at, in Baltimore or Miami?
I'm in Atlanta.
Okay. Well, enjoy your time in the A.
All right. Thank you, baby.
I'm
gonna do this again. Yo, you know what? I'm going to the opening of Nobu on Tuesday. I need you to be at my table.
Okay, I'll come. I live right around. Oh, never mind.
I'm telling people where you live, nigga.
I don't know where I live. I don't know where I live, Lord. I don't know.
But I
All
will
right.
come to your table. I got me a spot.
Yeah, I got you. Okay.
Okay, let me get my outfit together.
All right, baby.
All right. Thanks, Peter.
Take care, baby.
Bye. Y'all know Peter is always my friend. He is there for me.